Well, good morning from my sick self and my box of Kleenex. I am going to attempt boot camp this morning. I have not worked out the last couple of days because I have a cold. My cold started on Friday and it's just progressively gotten worse, I feel like. I thought that I would get better and better as the days went on, but Saturday was actually my best feeling day, and then Sunday, yesterday was awful. Last night was awful. I was so congested. I had to blow my nose the entire night through. So I need this entire box of Kleenex to come with me in order to make it through boot camp. I'm not really coughing or anything. Lots and lots of congestion, which is a concern because I really can't breathe through my nose. So we're just gonna see how this workout goes. I almost didn't go, but at the same time, I want to work out and move my body. And I'm hoping that maybe that will even help with the congestion. I mean, positive thoughts, right? Positive vibes. I didn't even make it through the Super Bowl yesterday. I ended up going to bed about 7:30. I was just so exhausted. This cold is just wiping me out. A lot of you have reached out and said that there is a cold going around. So whatever's going around, I unfortunately have it, which is weird because I don't really get sick, nor have I been sick at all since I moved to Arizona. So it does suck. It just kind of puts a kink into my day-to-day life and my workout. So let's see how boot camp goes. I'll definitely update you guys once I get home. So here is my breakfast. I'm so excited about this. I've actually been craving waffles and I love making them with the Devotion because it's 20 grams of protein just in the protein powder. And I did add 1 teaspoon of Kerrygold butter and then a 1/4 cup of sugar-free maple syrup. The Sinful Cinnamon protein powder, simply mix with canned pumpkin puree. You can add a little bit of water to get the right consistency. Literally makes the perfect waffles. It is my favorite one. It's kind of that comfort food breakfast that I need. And on a side note, my nose is so raw. My nose hurts so bad from blowing it so much. I mean, I literally carry this Kleenex with me everywhere. My voice sounds like I've been smoking for 20 years. I can't wait for the sickness to go away, not gonna lie. I wanted to share while I eat breakfast, I wanted to share a quick little Lola update. A lot of you have reached out asking how she's doing. So you know that I just got back from a trip to Atlanta. So the first night that I was there, I actually texted Troy and asked how Lola and the dogs were doing, how he was doing, and he called me. And as soon as I saw that he was calling me, I had this big pit in my stomach because he never calls. He'll always just text me. And I had just asked how Lola was. He was calling to let me know that when he was petting her, that he found a lump on her neck. And he said it felt like the size of a pea, maybe a little bit smaller than a pea. And he said it was kind of hard and moved around. So of course, instantly I panicked thinking that she's out of remission and it's her lymph nodes. And so my first thought was I was just gonna come home. I was fully prepared to figure out a way to get 2 hours back to Atlanta and come home. And he said that she was acting completely normal. So what we decided to do was just keep our eye on the lump while I was gone. And he said it was kind of off to the side where when she was diagnosed with lymphoma, her lymph nodes right here under her neck were really swollen. So he kept an eye on it while I was gone. It never changed size. She's acting completely normal since I've been back. It hasn't changed size. She actually went to our regular vet appointment, both her and Palmer, this last week for their yearly checkup. She had her yearly blood work done, and the vet there didn't seem too concerned about it. Lola actually has an oncologist appointment tomorrow. I'm filming this video on Monday, and she goes to the oncologist every 2 months, and her appointment is actually tomorrow. So the vet said definitely have the oncologist look at it, since she's the expert on what to watch for out of remission lymphoma cancer, and they'll probably aspirate it just to make sure that it's nothing to worry about. But we think maybe it's just a fatty lump or a cyst. And like I said, it hasn't changed in size. She's acting normal. The vet wasn't too concerned. I mean, she was concerned enough to say, hey, have them look at it when she goes to the oncologist, but you don't need to race to the oncologist today. Because I asked her, I said, if you're concerned, I'll call and they'll get me in right away. And she didn't seem too concerned about it. So I've been worried, of course, about it. I just want to make sure that it's nothing. I mean, she's older. She's at least 11 and a half. So it's possible that it is, you know, maybe a fatty lump or some type of cyst, but we'll get it checked out tomorrow. And I've been watching her like a hawk, and she's eating, she's drinking, she's acting completely herself. But it's just definitely a stressful time when your dog is in remission from cancer, because the average remission is 12 months and Lola's about 11, a little over 11 months into remission. So I start panicking. I mean, I've panicked every day for 11 months, but even more as we get closer to the average 12 months. But she's doing so well. Another kind of interesting thing, you know how doctors and vets, when it's a time of tragedy, when they're diagnosing your dog with cancer, your family member with cancer, they kind of don't tell you everything because it's overwhelming enough for the diagnosis. Well, when we showed up there this last week for her appointment, she goes, I've been getting the reports from the oncologist and I'm shocked at how amazing Lola's doing. And she said, when I saw her on the schedule for today, I was surprised because I wasn't sure that I would see her again after her diagnosis last year, because her cancer had progressed to stage 5. So it was in her spleen, her liver, and all of her lymph nodes were swollen. So she did check the lymph nodes behind her knees and they weren't swollen. So that was a sign that she's like, I don't think she's out of remission. But I thought that was interesting because of course she didn't tell us how severe the cancer was. I mean, she told us that it was lymphoma and it was cancer and she needed treatment, but she was actually surprised to see Lola, number 1, doing so well, and number 2, back at the vet a year later. So we have quite a little warrior on our hands. She's a fighter, and I told the vet that Diesel's watching over her. That's the only thing that makes sense to me, why she's doing so well. So I'm really hoping when we go tomorrow to the oncologist, it's a clean bill of health, because my baby, I need my baby in my life. I'm so proud of her. I'm so happy she's healthy, but I will tell you that even remission has been very stressful for me. I worry about her every single day. I check her lymph nodes every single day. It's that constant, when is it gonna come? When is it gonna come? When is she gonna go out of remission? When is she gonna be sick? It's very, very hard. And there's a term for that type of grief. And I saw it in the canine lymphoma support group that I'm in on Facebook. It was called like expectionary grief or something. It's an actual thing where you're just anticipating all of these terrible things happening, and it's a form of grief. So I really try to just focus on the positive, that she's healthy, she's happy, that we get to spend a lot of time together. I've made it a point to spend as much time with her as possible. That's a big reason why I stopped working at 3 p.m. And I just want to enjoy every minute with her, and I want her to be healthy and happy and stay in remission and live out her life healthy and without cancer and cancer-free. So fingers crossed we get a good diagnosis, a good confirmation from the oncologist tomorrow, but I'll definitely keep you guys posted. I do post on Instagram pretty regularly, so if you want to keep up with me a little bit more day to day, that's definitely the place to go. But I'll definitely update you guys in a future video. And thank you for everybody who's reached out asking about her. There's been a lot of you. That's why I decided to do just a quick little update. I'm about to hop on a coaching call, and I'm feeling pretty congested at the moment, and a little bit of brain fog is happening. I mean, I forgot to take my pre-workout before I went to boot camp this morning. At boot camp, I kept skipping certain exercises. It's what happens apparently when I have a cold. So I'm gonna mix up some Motivate Burn, but I'm going to do the no stim burn, the no caffeine, because I do wanna have coffee a little bit later today. So I have the no stim burn in kiwi strawberry. It's my favorite flavor. I love the kiwi strawberry recovery. I love the kiwi strawberry burn. You can actually buy it by the full tub, or you can buy it in these cute little single serve packs. I really like these, especially for travel. If I'm hiking, if I'm out and about, I can just throw this in my purse, my car, my backpack, and quickly mix up a single serve of MudWtr Burn on the go. You actually get 5 little packages of the no stem strawberry kiwi, and then I also have the little packages of the regular burn. This is the cherry lemonade. This is my favorite flavor. I really, really love it. It's a new flavor to the MudWtr Burn line, and I love it. Again, you can get it in the full tub, or you can get it in the little stick packs. I've been really, really loving the stick packs lately. I do have the full tub of the cotton candy as well, but today I'm feeling like I need the benefits of burn, just minus the caffeine. So if you're sensitive to caffeine, get the no stem. If you want the caffeine, get the regular, but burn's going to offer fat burning, a metabolism boost, energy, focus, everything your girl needs today. So I am definitely going to mix this up. That will also help me get in a full 40 ounces of water. So MudWtr Burn is great to help you get in your water as well. Plus, nobody's mad about metabolism boost, fat burning, energy, and focus. I just put my little packet in my cup, and then I'm going to fill this with water and ice, and then I'm going to take some of my vitamins for today. All right, I have my MudWtr Burn ready to go, and after breakfast, I didn't even know that MudWtr carried this, but when I saw that they did, I picked it up. I've been loving it, and that is sea moss. Now, I've talked about sea moss on my channel before, but it's either been in a gel form or a powder form. This is a capsule, so it's super convenient. It's a really easy way to get all the benefits of sea moss. Sea moss is rich in essential vitamins and minerals, including vitamin A, K, calcium, and iron. Contains antioxidants that help protect cells from free radicals. It's a great source of iodine, which is essential for thyroid function and overall metabolism. It's anti-inflammatory, and it contains mucilage, which is a substance that may help soothe the digestive tract and promote gut health. It also helps support your immune system, and it has skin and youthful complexion properties as well. So you know I have inflammation, and a healthy gut is so essential for weight loss that I've been really loving having this in just a convenient capsule form. You actually take 2 capsules daily. And again, I take them after my breakfast. I have my morning vitamin, my multivitamin that I take, my turmeric from MudWtr, my probiotic from MudWtr, and then I always take my sea moss when I mix up my first cup of water for the day. I love that it has iodine, so it helps support your thyroid and also helps regulate your hormones. Positive impact on your metabolism. It helps with weight loss. So I've been really loving it, and I really enjoy that it's in a capsule form, and the price cannot be beat. It's about half the price of other sea moss capsules or gels or powders that I found on the market, and it's super, super effective. I'm really, really loving it. So I will go ahead and link MudWtr down below so you can check out the sea moss, the burn. I do have a 20% discount for MudWtr, so you're going to get 20% off the already super low prices. So I'll put everything down below for you, but I'm going to go get my first 40 ounces of water in for the day, my MudWtr burn, sea moss check, and we're off to a fantastic start. It's time for special bones, right? You ready for your special bone? Oh, okay, come on, let's go. Let's go. You gotta go in the kitchen. That's where the bones are. Yeah, the kitchen's where the bones are. We're currently using the Smart Bones. So I go back and forth between the regular ones and the wrap. Right now I have the wrap. These are more affordable right now on Amazon. I'll link these for you. And here's what they look like. The dogs love them. Are you ready? Oh, good sit, buddy. Good sit. Can you sit, Tuna? Good job, baby. So I'm about to hop on another coaching call, and I'm gonna make up a quick coffee. I'm not feeling protein coffee today since I had the Devotion protein waffles. I try to limit myself to 2 protein supplements every day, and I had my protein coffee this morning and my waffles. So I'm going to just use my Drag Up cold brew. I think this is the last of the Christmas tree one. I love all of the flavors. Drag Up makes the best cold brew. I did buy my pitcher off of Amazon. I'll link Drag Up and my cold brew pitcher for you. And then I actually have this Italian sweet cream regular creamer. I'm not feeling sugar-free either, so I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of regular creamer, and I'm going to make up a yummy iced coffee, and then I'm going to have a hot cup of tea a little bit later too. That seems to really help with my throat, but right now we need another boost of caffeine before this next coaching call. I'm also going to have a couple of my little Alyssa's oatmeal cookie bites with my cup of coffee. I love these, absolutely love these. 2 of these little cookies is only 90 calories great source of fiber, and a great source of protein. And it literally tastes like a little mini oatmeal cookie. For lunch today, I'm going to have some of my taco pie. I actually made this for my boot camp Galentine's party, and we had quite a bit of leftovers. It's already sliced into servings. I did go ahead and figure out the points and calories. I hadn't done that for the party, but I'm going to have a slice of the taco pie, and then I'm going to top it with a tablespoon of light sour cream and a tablespoon of guacamole. So here is my lunch. Look how good this looks. I just layered it in a baking dish, topped it with my sour cream and my guacamole. So I'll go ahead and put points, calories, macros here on the screen for you. So for an afternoon snack, I'm going to keep it really simple, and I'm going to have 1 full cup of Good Culture cottage cheese. So a serving is half of a cup. I'm going to do a full cup, and that's going to give me 28 grams of protein. And I'm going to top it with 75 grams of blueberries. So I kind of have a sweet cottage cheese. This is a go-to for me to help get in my protein, and I just love cottage cheese in general. So that is my afternoon snack. So here is my snack, my cottage cheese and my blueberries. Again, I'll put points, calories, macros here on the screen for you. For dinner tonight, I am making an easy quinoa chili recipe. I am sick, as you know, so chili sounds really, really good. So let me show you what you'll need. You're going to need minced garlic, broth of your choice. I'm using beef broth, that's what I have on hand. Quinoa, kidney beans, petite diced tomatoes, corn, and black beans, salt and pepper, a little baby can of tomato sauce, a bell pepper, an onion, and then I'm actually using the Kinder's chili seasoning. You can also put together your own seasoning mix based on your spices, but this is going to save a step. I'm also adding a pound of 93% ground beef. I'm going to dice up my onion, bell pepper, pull out my big stock pot, and this is literally a dump and go recipe. Once your ground beef is cooked through, I'm adding in my diced up bell pepper and onion, and a big scoop of minced garlic, and we're going to let that cook for about 5 minutes. Now we're adding in 2 cups of dry quinoa, tomato sauce, and 3 cups of your broth. Reserve 1 cup for later. Go ahead and give that a stir. You want to make sure your quinoa is submersed in the liquid. Then we're going to add in all of our chili seasonings. Again, I'm using the little Kinder's chili seasoning pack, and then give that another stir. I'm going to pop a lid on this and allow it to simmer for about 10 minutes. So now I'm ready to add in the rest of the ingredients. So I'm going to add my additional 1 cup of broth, my can of diced tomatoes, my black beans, kidney beans, corn, and then a little salt and pepper. We're gonna give that a stir and allow it to simmer for about another 20 minutes. Ooh, she's full. So the chili is done, and this looks so good. This whole pot only makes 6 servings. So I'm going to go ahead and serve it up. I shredded some sharp cheddar cheese just from the block. We're gonna add that to the top, and I'll be back to share points, calories, and macros. So here is my dinner, and again, I put a couple tablespoons of shredded sharp cheddar cheese right on top. So for dessert tonight, I'm gonna make my typical yogurt bowl, but I'm gonna change it up just a little bit. So I'm going to have the Dan & Lighten Fit banana cream yogurt. I've been kind of craving bananas, so I'm going to do the banana cream yogurt, and then I'm going to do half of this banana. This is a pretty small one, but I'm going to slice half of it really thin and top the yogurt, and then I'm going to put half of a serving or a 1/4 cup of my Catalina Crunch cereal. That's going to give it a nice crunch factor. And then I'm going to do a teaspoon of hemp seeds, and that's going to give me, again, more of a nutty flavor and a little bit of extra protein. Thank you for joining me for today's What I Eat in a Day. This sick girl is gonna get her pajamas on and go to bed because I'm exhausted. I've literally blown my nose 500 times today. So I'm going to call it a night. Don't forget, tonight's dinner recipe is on my recipe website. I'll link it down below for you, as well as Motivate, nutrition coaching, links and discounts to my other favorite things, and come join our Facebook group. We'd love to have you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.